Okay, Tony Kega here. Summer wrestling is over. Summer is over. We're now in September. September 20 something today. Got a calendar right here. September 28th. So, I promised you my top 25 matches of summer. And these were all matches I had never seen before. And hopefully there's at least one or two matches in here that you've never seen before. And maybe my recommendation will help you watch it or something. These are all like, these top 25 matches are all great matches, all over 4-star matches. Really good stuff. I think I watched, out of the 94 matches I watched, I think like 47, like 45 or 40 something, at least 40 were like 4 stars or more. That's really good. So like 40 4-star matches I've never seen before. But here we go, let's go. I don't want to make this video too long. Top 25 matches of summer. So here we go. Top number 25. The Ultimate X match from Bound for Glory 2009. This had Amazing Red versus Suicide versus Christopher Daniels versus Homicide versus Chris Sabin versus Alex Shelley. It's from Bound for Glory 2009. I think I said that already. It's a TNA pay-per-view. I give it 4.25 stars. Really good. Ultimate X match, like, you know, it's like that's their teenage version of Money in the Bank. Really good spots. Awesome, I loved it. Okay, next match. Number 24, Stone Cold versus Triple H. No Mercy 1999. 4.25 stars. It's a match I never heard of when I started doing this video series. I just found it on W Network. I was like, oh, I'll take a look at it. It was a really good match. I loved it. Good brawling outside the ring. Good wrestling. My one problem with this match was that at the end, I think the Rock comes out and he interferes. I'm not sure if we get the match into disqualification or not. Maybe it does. But the Rock running in kind of like ruined the match for me. So I was almost going to give it 4.5 stars. But 4.25 stars is still really good. A very good match. Underrated match. No Mercy 1999. Rock, Stone Cold vs. Triple H. You know, check that match out if you haven't seen it yet. Really good. Next match. Number 23. Shawn Michaels vs. Razor Ramon. SummerSlam 1995. 4.25 stars. This was a ladder match. It's a rematch to the WrestleMania 10 match. And I don't know. I played the WrestleMania 10 match like once or twice. But I didn't think it was that great. Probably because it's a 5-star match, so my expectations were too high. But this match might have been better. I think I like this. This match looked better. Can't remember any spots, but it was a wrestling match I enjoyed watching. And just like the other match I talked about last time, the Stone Cold match, this match had a really bad ending where, forget how it happens exactly. I think somehow like Shawn Michaels botched the ladder. The ending where he's on the ladder, he's about to get the belts because the IC title's on the line, and I think he falls to the ladder or something, and like it's obvious, but it's obvious because like he spent so much time trying to grab the belt and he just kept missing it, and Shawn Michaels looked pissed afterwards when he like botched the ending, and you know, I agree with him because that was terrible. It was a terrible botch. I forget what happens exactly, but it was bad, really bad, so bad it kind of like hurt my enjoyment of the match. But other than that, it was still a really good match. Okay, next match, number 21. Billy Kidman versus Rey Mysterio versus Juventud Guerrera. WCW Starrcade 1998. Gave it 4.25 stars. This match was great. So much triple threat match. Like I think it was the opening match of Hairview. There's so many good like spots. My only complaint about this match got boring a little bit at times, like in the middle, but so many good, like, you know, when you get these high flyers like these guys and you put them at a triple threat, gives them much more, it's much better than like a one-on-one match because they can do all these like, you know, moves involving 3 people. They look so awesome, and they got really creative. They pull off spots I've never seen before. So a lot of spots in this match. This is a spot fest, but it was done in a very good way. And so I gave it 4.25 stars. Very nice match. Next match. Number 20. This was the SmackDown Money in the Bank match from Money in the Bank 2010. It's the one that Kane won. It also featured Big Show, Mark Henry, Christian, Kofi Kingston, Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre, and Dolph Ziggler. So I gave it 4.25 stars. I can't remember all the details about this match, but I do remember it's very good. A lot of good spots. And the best part was like a 23-minute match or something like that. It just like flew by. It was so quick. You know, those are the best matches when they're like that long and you can enjoy it for that amount of time. It doesn't get boring. So that's why this match is in the top 25. Very good match that got more than 20 minutes. So number 19, Edge vs. Undertaker, One Night Stand 2008, 4.25 stars. This match I maybe overrated a little bit, but there's like two really awesome table spots this match. And it's just a good like I think it's a TLC match. It's just such a good TLC match. Undertaker and Edge. I mean, two legends. Edge is already a Hall of Fame. Undertaker's the future Hall of Famer. Really fun match. Match that I wish I had more matches like this today. And I give it 4.25 stars. It might be one of the higher ratings this match got, because I don't think this match got that higher rating, but I enjoyed it. And I think that week I reviewed it, got my match of the week. So check out that match if you've ever seen it. Number 18, Jeff Hardy vs. Rob Van Dam, SummerSlam 2001, 4.25 stars. This was a hardcore ladder match, I think. And, you know, Jeff Hardy and Rob Van Dam, two of the best high flyers in WWE history, and they did not disappoint this match. Really good match. Again, I can't remember all the spots, but it just was a match that from start to finish was just so enjoyable. They didn't do anything like super crazy, but it was still just a really good match. Really good ladder match. I think you'd enjoy it. Number 17, Steiner Brothers versus Sting and Lex Luger. It's Super Brawl number 1 from 1991 and from WCW. 4.25 stars. And this was just I think only got 10 minutes, and they just did so much in this 10 minutes. It was an awesome match. There might have been some kind of screwy ending or something, but it was just amazing 10-minute match. I mean, if it was longer, it might have got a higher rating. I mean, it was just like so awesome. You know, Sting. You know, Lex Luger. I always thought Lex Luger was a bad wrestler, but every Lex Luger match I watched in his so far this summer were like really good matches. He was really entertaining to watch. But the Steiner Brothers were awesome here. Sting was awesome. Just a great tag team match, probably one of the best in WCW history. And you know, I didn't watch that many tag team matches. I don't see many tag team matches in my top 25. This was probably a top 5 tag team match of the summer. So a really good match. And this is a traditional tag team match. No gimmicks, no weapons, no special stipulations. Just a regular tag team match. And it was awesome. So number 16 here, Mike Awesome versus Masato Tanaka. ECW November to Remember 1999. 4.25 stars. The reason I saw this match is because I saw their One Night Stand match in 2005, I think. And that match was awesome, like almost 5 stars. If I had to rate that match, I'd probably give it 4.5 stars. It was such an awesome match. And this match was kind of like that match. It was an awesome match. So many like awesome spots, and kind of like the One Night Stand match. It was like Masato Tanaka, like kind of like the underdog, and you know, every time it looked like Mike Awesome was gonna put him away, he kept like staying in the match, and kept making me wonder, like, is he gonna win this match? Can Tanaka pull it off? This is a really good match. Number 16. And I think, yeah, I did. I forget when I reviewed this match. I think I was probably like WWE Network week or something. This was one of my top. This might have been my top match of the week that week. So number 15 here, Cactus Jack versus Vader, Halloween Havoc 1993, 4.25 stars. This match is it's like it's Falls Count Anywhere. Just an awesome Falls Count Anywhere. This is the like Cactus Jack at his best, maybe his best WCW match. Just Cactus Jack and Vader beating the crap out of each other around the whole arena. Just awesome. Kind of reminds me of like the stuff Dean Ambrose and Steph Rollins doing now. It's just a great like brawl and stuff. The problem with this match was kind of a screwy finish. It had clean. I mean, the Harley Race was Vader's manager, and so he got involved and cost Cactus Jack the match. I think he had a stun gun or something, or some kind of like what it calls, like a stun gun or something. Thing that lights up and you're like, is that a taser? Maybe it was a taser. Yeah, something that shot Cactus Jack and kept him down for the 10 count. Actually, this is a good match, really good. Okay, number 14. So Ring of Honor match. Final Battle 2010. El Jericho versus Kevin Steen. 4.25 stars. This is like, I think it was like a ladder match or something, but it was well done. Cause I remember hearing about this feud, how how much they hate each other, and you could tell like in this match, they really good violent match, good stuff. And I forget why I didn't give it a higher rating, but still 4.25 stars is really high, and it was number 14 on my top. I saw 94 matches, so this got 14 places. It's a really good accomplishment. Just a good match. I can't remember all the details, but I enjoyed it. I thought they did a good job. Number 13, Dolph Ziggler versus John Cena, TLC Tables, Ladders, and Chairs, 2012. 4.25 stars. It was a ladder match with Dolph Ziggler's Money in the Bank briefcase on the line, and just an awesome match. Really, I didn't see this match when it first happened, so I watched it on WWE Network, and I was surprised how good it was. Really good. I think both Lesnar, I think Cena, Ziggler were both bleeding. I think not from the head, but they had cuts. I think Cena was maybe cut from the arm, and maybe Ziggler was cut from the leg or something like that. But really little stuff like that made the match more enjoyable because it really showed how violent the ladder match could be. And they hit some cuts and bruises, and just a really good match. Even the AJ heel turn at the end. And normally run-ins make me just hate a match more, but this one made it more enjoyable seeing AJ come in, turn heel. Run-ins are usually the best when there's a heel turn involved. That's when I enjoy run-ins, when someone turns heel or someone turns face. That's when it's okay to have a run-in at the end of a match and have someone cost them a victory. Especially when that guy's John Cena. Anytime John Cena loses, it's fine by me. So this was a really good match. I mean, I saw a lot of WWE matches, and not many of them were this high in the list. You're gonna see when I get to my top 10. A lot of them are not WWE matches. Not because I don't like WWE's, because I've seen so many of their classic matches already, and so I got a chance to see the best of Ring of Honor and the best of TNA, and most of those matches got in the top 10. And the best of WWE, I've ever seen those matches. But this is one of the best WWE matches that I saw during summer. So number 12, getting closer to number 1, Ric Flair versus Lex Luger, and the first 4.5 star match in this list. It's from Starrcade 1988, and it's just an excellent wrestling match. Just watching it, so it felt like a piece of art. It was just easy match to watch. Every move was so great. There's no botches. It's a nice clean match. And really, it's a classic Ric Flair match. And some Ric Flair matches I find boring. This one I found it great. This was as good as his Flair versus Steamboat matches. This was at that level. Just can't even describe what happened. Just a really fun match to watch. Lex Luger, I think I've underrated him. I always thought Lex Luger was kind of big and probably boring to watch, but no, Lex Luger is actually he actually put out some good matches this summer. I enjoyed watching him a lot. Okay, I only saw 2 Lex Luger matches, but both of them are in this top 25. And it's just a great Ric Flair match. If you like Ric Flair, or you want to see more Ric Flair matches, you haven't seen this one, definitely watch this one. This is a really good match. Number 11, Ultimo Dragon versus Shinjiro Otani. This is a New Japan Pro Wrestling match from the J Crown 1996. 4.5 stars. Now, I'm not sure about the match, but I think it's a match where I forget who it was, but maybe it was Otani. I don't know. I think Otani was trying to put away the match, and he kept getting near falls, and he kept getting more angry. And someone's mentioned where I was thinking I'm going to give it 4 stars, and then I decided no, I'm going to give it 4.25 stars, and then she kept getting better towards the end of the match. Then finally said, I gotta give this 4.5 stars. This match is incredible. So I was at the edge of my chair or my edge of my couch or wherever. I was watching the match actually here, I think, in this room. But I was watching it on I got a DVD of the best of New Japan Rush Pro Wrestling in the 1990s, and it was just the last 5 minutes are so good, and the first half of the match is really good too. That's why it's not like it's just a 5-minute match. It's good. The whole match is good, but those last 5 minutes are just amazing. Just wondering like how's it gonna end, like because I didn't know who was gonna win. So really good match it was. 4.5 stars. Okay, number 10, America's Most Wanted versus Triple X. Turning Point 2004 TNA. We're going to top 10. And Triple X was Christopher Daniels and Elix Skipper. America's Most Wanted was Chris Harris and James Dorn. This was some kind of cage match, I think. Yeah, it was a cage match. I'm trying to think it was a special cage match. I think it was just a regular cage match. It was a TNA cage, so it was kind of different from WWE's ring cages. But this match was kind of disappointing because everybody was saying how a lot of people were saying this is like one of the best matches in TNA history, and it's like a 5-star match. And I gave it 4.5 stars, but barely 4.5 stars because I thought, for the most part, it was just a 4-star match. But then Elix Skipper hit this amazing spot from the top of the cage, and it was so awesome that it's like there's no way I'm giving this match 4 stars. That was incredible, and he had another incredible spot too. I can't remember. Excuse me, I can't remember what it was, but if you're gonna watch this match, if you haven't seen it yet, just watch it for that one spot. It's like near the end of the match where it's kind of like her crying off the top of the cage. It's like sick. Yeah, I had to see the replay. Like I had to see the replay and that one because I was like, no way did he just do what I just saw. Really good match. Okay, number 9. Okay, I'm gonna say it right now. This is like the only WWE match in the top 10. That's how it happened, which should surprise me, but kind of doesn't because, like I said, most of the best match in WWE history I've already seen before, so maybe I should be surprised I actually found a match that was worthy of the top 10 that I hadn't seen before. So here you go. Number 9 is Randy Orton versus Chris Benoit. SummerSlam 2004, 4.5 stars. This is actually my first top match of summer at week 1. I think it was actually the top match for maybe like 4 or 5 weeks. But really good match. I'm surprised. This is like when Randy Orton won the World Heavyweight Championship for the first time. He was like the youngest person to do it. He was like only 24 or something, or maybe 25. I think he was 24. Just a really good match. Some really some nice spots. It's a great ending. Like Randy Orton with the RKO out of nowhere to get the win, and Randy Orton's like emotional to win. And like Chris Benoit shakes his hand. Just a great match and a great ending. Really good. I like this match a lot. Number 8. Sorry, Kurt Angle versus Mr. Anderson, Lockdown 2010, 4.5 stars. I remember when this feud was happening because I was watching TNA 2010. And I thought it was a great feud, and I never saw this match. So I finally saw the match, and I thought it was a great match. Maybe it doesn't have the best spots, but the story of the match was like perfect. Perfect storytelling. And there was one good spot, Kurt Angle's moonsault off the top of the cage, which is amazing. And it is a great overhead shot of it. I mean, that's probably one of the most memorable spots in TNA history. Kurt Angle's moonsault off the top of the cage. Because I think I've seen replays of that so many times. But this is a really good match. Kurt Angle versus Mr. Anderson. Mr. Anderson was Mr. Kennedy in WWE. And you know what? Too bad WWE couldn't keep these guys. Because this was a really good match. Probably one of the best matches in TNA history. I think. I don't know. I haven't seen every single TNA match, but I'm guessing this one has to be like up there. Okay, number 7. Davey Richards versus Eddie Edwards. Best in the World 2011. 4.5 stars. I remember in 2011, CM Punk and John Cena had a 5-star match. And a lot of people were debating, was that match better than this one? Davey Richards versus Eddie Edwards. And I had never seen this match until this summer. And I saw it, and I didn't think it was a 5-star match, but it was definitely a 4.5 star match. Really good wrestling. Just something you don't see from WWE. That's why I like about Ring of Honor matches. They're kind of different from WWE. They do a lot more like cool stuff, cool spots. WWE's kind of like same like clothesline suplex, elbow drop, drop kick, basic stuff. These guys do like cool spots that you don't see them. So That's number 7. I like this is a good match. Number 6, another New Japan Wrestling match from the TOSJ Finals 1997. I think TOSJ stands for top of Super Juniors, something like that. Super Juniors I think Super Juniors their cruiserweight division, I guess, in New Japan Pro Wrestling. This was El Samurai versus Koji Kanemoto. 4.5 stars, and I think this is the match where El Samurai's wearing a mask, he's the babyface, and Kanemoto's the heel. And Kanemoto actually takes off El Samurai's mask off, and then crowd boos him, and then after the match gets insane. It's an amazing spot where El Samurai almost gets paralyzed. He gets spiked the top of his head off the top rope. It was just great near falls. Really, really good match. I mean, I could give it 5. Could give it 5 stars. Maybe I would have if I knew the storyline better and there's commentators speaking English. It's hard to. The announcers play a big role in matches. So they can tell a story. If you can't really pick it up by watching it, you can listen to the announcer and they'll tell a story. So them speaking Japanese, I couldn't, obviously couldn't understand them. And maybe that kind of hurt my match a little bit because if I knew the story better, if I knew the significance of the mask being pulled off, I'm sure it was a big deal anyway, but maybe there's something else I didn't know about. Anyway, it was a 4.5 star match to me. Really good match. Okay, number 5. It's from ECW Bare Legal 1997. The great Suki, Gran Hermana, Masito, Yugi Suji. I'm going to butcher some of these names, I think. Taka Michinako, I don't know, Terry Boy, and Dick Togo. It's a 6-man tag team match, and this match was just incredible. Just if I'm going to show a match to somebody who hasn't seen wrestling before, this is one of the matches I'm going to show them. It's just so many so fun to watch. The way they move so fast, they're hitting their moves perfectly. Just a great match, and it was just for first 10 minutes at least. Got to go slow at the end. That's why I didn't go higher in this rating. So I could give this 5 stars. This is an incredible match. But the first 5 or 10 minutes, they were just amazing. Didn't take a break. Just spot, nice spot here, nice spot there. Just you can't, they don't give you a chance to get bored. Just amazing stuff. Incredible. Number 4, Cactus Jack versus Cactus Jack and Kevin Hull. Man, okay, I'm sorry. It's early. I'm trying to get this done before 30 minutes. I think I will. But hurry up here. Cactus Jack and Kevin Sullivan versus the Nasty Boys. WCW Slamboree 1994. It's like a Philadelphia street fight with a former Philadelphia Flyers hockey player as the enforcer. And this was just an amazing match. Maybe one of the best brawls I've ever seen. Because I saw the match at Spring Stampede. That was Cactus Jack and Max Payne versus the Nasty Boys. I thought that match was awesome. With all the trash cans and tables and chairs and all that stuff. This match was even better. Oh my god, this is one of the most out of control, chaotic brawls I've ever seen. Even announcers were saying during the match this is the craziest damn thing I've ever seen. It was just insane. I mean, so many so stiff, and they're taking so many shots and trash cans flying all over the place, chairs I said Vader versus Cactus Jack was the best WCW match for Cactus Jack. No, I was wrong. This match is the best Cactus Jack match in WCW. This match was crazy. I mean, amazing match. Oh my god, if you like hardcore spot fests with weapons, it's with a classic ECW match. This was WCW, but this was amazing. I don't know if there was blood involved. Maybe blood. There was blood. This would have been a perfect 5-star match. I don't think there was that much blood. I don't think there's any blood. Maybe Cactus Jack got blood. I don't know. I can't remember. But it doesn't matter. It was an awesome match. Really good. Okay, top 3 now. These are all 5-star matches. Starting off with number 3. James Storm versus Bobby Roode. 5-star match from Bound for Glory 2012. Oh man, this was really good. This is how you do a street fight. really good. Cause my problem with street fights is that sometimes they'll advertise a street fight and then there'll be no blood, and they'll wrestle half the match. And it's like, this is not really a street fight. Street fight is supposed to be like a fight. People are supposed to get bloodied up. People are supposed to get hurt. And you're supposed to there's like no rules. You're supposed to really do stuff that you normally wouldn't be allowed to do in a regular match. And this felt like a real street fight. James Storm got busted up really bad in this match. They're beating the crap out of each other with they had trash can lids, and they're killing each other with them, and so many good spots. I mean, this really felt like a maybe a lot of people don't give us 5 stars. I don't know, but I felt like they really executed the street fight gimmick perfectly. Like this is like anyone has a street fight, I'm gonna show them this match. Like saying this, if you're gonna do a street fight, this is the match you gotta do. Show them this match. Maybe not do this match exactly, but this is kind of like where you're supposed to do it. Because they really wrestle like they really hate each other, and like this was like real, and they really want to kill each other. Which is a really really good match. Definitely good. I'm glad I saw it. I almost didn't watch this match. I added it to my TNA week at the last minute, and I'm glad I did because this match was great. Number 2, AJ Styles versus Christopher Daniels versus Samoa Joe. Turning Point 2009, 5 stars. Their TNA match. I saw their Unbreakable match 2005. Match that almost everybody says is the best match in TNA history. And a lot of people say that just because I think a lot of people say that. First of all, it was a really good match. I saw it, but I think a lot of people say that just because of I guess where TNA was at the time, and they got these free guys who were none of them are ex-WWE guys, or maybe some of them I think Samoa Joe and AJ Styles might have been in WWE for Sunday Heat matches, matches that they were never on Raw or SmackDown or pay-per-views, but they got on the B-level WWE shows maybe once or twice. But these guys were mostly guys who were never really made in WWE, and they had this amazing match at Unbreakable. I guess people really liked that match because it made people they showed people that TNA could succeed without the WWE guys, that they could have their own guys and have their own matches. So it was more because of those guys that made the match special. Except for actually what was happening in the ring. This match, 4 years later, doesn't have the same feeling because now these 3 guys are now big stars now. So it doesn't have the same feeling, historic wise. But I thought the wrestling match was awesome, but better than the first match. Just so many good spots, so fun to watch, and I think I was thinking I watched this match. I was thinking about this match. I was thinking, should I give it 5 stars? I could not think of a reason why I shouldn't give it 5 stars because there was no botches. It was a great match, good finish, very clean. I didn't see any mistakes, so I had to give it 5 stars. So we got 2 minutes for 30 minutes. Let's see if I can get this done. CM Punk versus Samoa Joe. Ring of Honor. Joe versus Punk 2. That's the event from 2004. They had Trilogy. This was the second match of the trilogy, and everybody says the best match. So I gave it 5 stars. I thought this was a really good CM Punk match. I'd never seen before, and everybody gives 5 stars. I agree to give it 5 stars too, just because first of all it's an hour-long match, and anytime you do a long match, you keep me entertained for the whole match. You deserve credit for that, big credit for that, because I could have easily got bored, and I didn't. I enjoyed that match a lot, and also the end when I think Punk is doing everything he can to stay alive. So many spots where I thought near falls and really both men giving everything they can to win the match. Amazing, and then they run out of time and just I was at my feet. I knew it was gonna be a time out draw and everything, and I was thinking CM Punk gonna take this move out the top rope. Can he get out of it? Can he hit? You're hoping can he hit the Pepsi plunge? Come on, you just hit it. He just can't do it. He's so close to hitting the Pepsi plunge that he can't do it, and he runs out of time. It's just so oh man. I mean, watching that match live must have been amazing for those fans there in Chicago Ridge. But yeah, amazing match. I had to give it 5 stars because that was incredible. And that's it. That's my top 25 matches. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope there's a match in here that you've never seen before, and hopefully you check it out because all these matches are really good. And it's the first time I've ever seen them, and I enjoyed them. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.